And welcome back to another episode of UKPS Bolts, Bars and a Bit of Bird. We're back in HMP Pentonville, London, Britain's toughest prisons. It's a documentary. It's a few years old now. Over 10. Well over 10. This is going to show you the man. I've mentioned him before. Dirty protests. Use your imagination what a dirty protest is. This guy does it. Never understood it. Because in this prison especially, prisoners clean up dirty protests, not officers. They pretend that the officer does in this for whatever reason. But take my word for it, as someone that actually cleaned up this this geezer's feces, yeah? He comes across as alright on this, and he probably is alright in real life. But we had no time for these sort of people in there. Like I said, you got a problem with the officers and you do a dirty protest. They leave you in the cell for a week, let you get on with it, and then they kick you out of the cell, let you have a shower, and we go in and clean it. There's no point to be made. The officers literally don't care. And the prisoners who are cleaning it are hating on you. They're not going, yeah, go on, son, well done. Yeah, but for whatever reason, in this episode, they pretended, the screws that were down there, pretended they cleaned it. For whatever, I still got paid. But anyway, here we go. This is the man. You decide whether he's all right.
He's been here for several weeks now.
That's him now.
That's him now, yeah. He's going home in the next few days, but he seems to be getting maybe anxious about that as well.
Some people do get nervous about going home, especially when they get out and they've got nothing, and they've got they know they've got problems, a drink problem, depression, a drug problem, and they know they're going to go out and do the same things, because some people are just weak. Some people can't say no, and they know they're going to get out and do the same thing, and they want help while they're in there, and they don't want to get out.
The prisoner will be let out of his cell to get his lunch, but Principal Officer Bartley has concerns.
He's been banging his door, he's quite irate, he's making demands about all manner of things. If it comes to a restraint, then what I expect is 3 officers to be doing the restraint and Mr. Lawrence will oversee it.
Outside the servery, the prisoner has thrown a plate of food at another inmate, and officers are forced to restrain him.
Relax. He's got his arm up there and his leg probably twisted behind his ear. He always makes me laugh when they say that. Relax. How are you going to relax? You can't relax. They're not, hitting him and attacking him, but those locks, you can't relax because you feel like your arms and your legs are breaking. Relax.
Right, stand him up. Stand him up. Mr. Lawrence. Right. Okay.
It's not freezing. We'll take this conversation.
Yeah, I could try.
No, not at all.
Down in the segregation unit, Sean Kieran will be searched, then led to a cell. He is nearing the end of a short sentence for a drunken fight.
I mean, jails are full of these sort of guys, and they do need help. I mean, I say we lose sympathy for them, but in the big scheme of things, someone's got to sympathise with them and have sympathy for them, because just sending them to Pentonville for 6 months to be tormented, and in their mind tormented, and people have no sympathy for them because they've got other things to do. We've all got our own problems. You can't focus on the geezer as a drink problem, but wouldn't he benefit more if they went to him, we're going to send you to a rehab for a year or 2 years, you've got no choice. It's the same thing as prison. Like, you're just going to go there for 2 years, you're not going to be allowed out, and when you get out you're going to be boom, you're going to be clean. He'd probably prefer that. But yeah, people go on about jails are full and it's a crisis and this and that. They don't have to keep banging people like him up, but they do.
After 2 hours, Sean is calm enough to explain his fears about leaving jail. He has a drink problem and suffers from depression, and he's wanted more help from the prison.
What's worrying you about getting out?
I've got a lot to not look forward to. I'm probably going to lose my flat. I don't know if the gas electricity's on. One thing that I've been given help for in the past was, about utility bills, like getting in touch with gas and electricity people to say, yo, I'm in prison. And this time round it's been like I've been asking for someone to amputate an arm off themselves. Point is, I'm alcoholic and I've been trying my best to stop drinking. And I'm terrified of going out, picking up, as I threatened to do, a bottle of Jack Daniels, and this time chugging it like it was just water. To hell with the consequences.
Here you can stay clean and sober.
Yeah, exactly. But, once you're out in the real world, it's a different matter. I'll get raw and drunk. And end up dead, somehow, under a car. Someone kill me, thinking that I'm going to hurt them,
You can see the pain in his eyes, man.
Down in segregation, officers deal with a dirty protest every few weeks. Sean Kieran has now become so...
Officers don't, prisoners do, and it's much more often every few weeks.
...desperate about his imminent release that he started one too.
It's pretty shit on the observation panel. So there's two things there. We can't see in, so we can't do for his protection and his welfare. But we've got to see in.
Excrement in there.
Yeah.
We should get kitted up.
Right. Yeah.
We'll get the white suits on.
We'll do it.
Because it could end up all over the top.
Better get up, mate, get in there. We are, I am, and the gang, the crew of us that were there to actually do the job, we're standing behind the camera like, we still get paid, we don't care.
Gloves, access to keys. There you go. Clear to the back of the cell.
The rules are that dirty protesters must stay in the same cell until they have ended their protest. So, staff have to clean up around Sean Kieran.
Can I just say, they leave you in there for a week, and then they move you to another cell or the shower, and while you're showering, we go in there and clean it. This is, well, it's unhygienic for a start. What, they just walk in there, put their hands in a load of shit, wipe it and tread in piss and shit, and then walk out and contaminate the whole area.
It's nothing we've never seen before. It's nothing we'll not see again. We'll just see it every other day. It happens once or twice a month.
Even if they're on a
That's my
dirty
hand.
protest, prisoners must be offered...
There you go. Those are my famous hands holding that yellow bag. I'll rewind it 2 seconds and I'll let it carry on.
It's nothing we've never seen before.
Just
It's
smudging
nothing
it
we'll not
about.
see again. We'll just see it every other day. It happens once or twice a month.
Even if they're on a dirty protest, prisoners must be offered food.
Right, clear it. Stand at the back of your cell.
Sean Kieran is becoming increasingly disturbed.
You have lost now, because even if I get out of here, I'm going to do something really off the fucking grid.
Alright, stand to the back of the cell. That's what you've got.
Fuck you. Fucking hard. Come in here and I'll give you a fucking right. Glasgow kiss to make you last. That fucking nap. Don't be fucking hard with other men behind you. I know you of old. Playground. Yeah.
Thank you. Back to the same school.
Right.
No, it's easy to say, it's easy to lose. It's easy for people to see, like, yeah, man, it's to lose sympathy with him, innit? Like, if he's just in there doing the dirtiness, and then you got to go and clean it, you're not going to sympathise with him. But you can see it in his eyes, man. Imagine having nothing on road and being that scared to get out because you know no one's going to help you. You know you don't want to drink again. You know you are, and you know when you drink you're going to turn into a nightmare and you're going to end up back there. It's a crappy cycle to be on.
It takes another day in the segregation unit for Sean Kieran to bring his protest to an end.
Freaked out. Again. But I'm alright now.
You're alright now?
Yeah.
So you woke up this morning and things felt better?
Yeah, I was thinking a lot more clearly. Making stupid remarks like Glasgow kissing and all that, you know. I suppose in a way it's like false bravado, if you like.
Channel. Sean is leaving too. After getting help from the prison's addiction support team, he feels calm about re-entering the world outside. On the day of his release, he even takes time to write a farewell letter.
That headband he's using is actually a pair of boxers. The elastic out of a pair of boxers. Surely you could have found something better, mate.
This is a letter from Mr. Monaghan, the governor. Thanks to all at the Ville for their tough love. In no particular order of any kind, blah, 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 blah. Thanks, in the final analysis, for looking after me. Yours sincerely. Peace and love, Sean Kieran.
But you feel you've been well looked after here?
Yeah, really. Because, you know, things are done for a good reason while you're here. You know, you don't always understand why.
A happy customer?
So to speak, yeah.
Done that all many times.
Freedom! Mel Gibson, Braveheart.
Yeah. What's your number?
Bye-bye. Peace. Look after yourselves, lads.
Despite his anxieties inside jail, Sean still has a home to go to.
Home again, jiggity jig. I've got lots to keep me active, keep me,
There is an off licence straight across the road from the jail. There's a cross licence across the road from every jail, surprisingly. You know he don't want to because it would have been very easy for him to go in there and at least get a can of beer, and he obviously hasn't, unless they've edited it out.
away from trouble. That's my, you know, release from prison to back home.
So far, so good?
Yep.
Well, I wonder, did he stay out? Did he stay drink free? I hope he did. Do you feel sorry for him? Do you think prison is the place that he needed to be, or do you think he should have been rehab? Do you think he stayed drink free? Hit me up, let me know, and we'll see you next time. Adios.